here we are. Another wonderful Saturday. I'd say just got back from the gun show, but that was hours ago. That was 4 episodes of F1 racing and something else. What are we looking at? This is something that Matt's friend Jason gave me. A Hazy IPA from Stone. An amazingly hazy IPA. It says 6.7%. I would say I don't even know why I go to gun shows, but I go to gun shows to hang out with David, in this particular case, David and Bunky. But gun shows are so useless. And this one, I don't know. This one may be one of the worst I've done on this area. Not much stuff, and what was there was catastrophically overpriced. I mean, I saw, I guess it'd be unfair to say a beat to shit SKS, but you know, the lowest possible version that you can get, and it was like price reduced to $750. It's like, ooh, practically giving it away. Okay, so it's hazy. It's not as hazy as hazy gets. It smells a combination of tropical and hoppy, leaning more towards tropical. Cheers. We better hope there's some good comments, because I'm in a pissy mood. Why? I don't know. Maybe this will change things. Maybe I should just lead off right away with whiskey, spelt both ways. And then switch to whiskey spelt bamboo. And vodka. That vodka whiskey, that's one of my favorites. In typical fashion of Stone Brewery, it almost tastes like you took a mediocre hazy IPA and mixed it with a Pilsner, as in light on everything. At least you don't have to worry about all those annoying things like, she's cute, those annoying things like tropical fruitiness, or it being hoppy, dry, or bitter. It has a nice finish. Kind of a biscuity finish. First, well, no. These are on the 3 on the Golden Peach. Jolson's saying the 200 Sunny Slopes Club needs more cowbell. We've already discussed this. Yes. Mike says, I have bought guns, rifles, ammo, and gun parts off of Gunbroker. I have not had a transaction with Gunbroker. And Cobra says, here at work, maybe in the club, unless this is another, oh, let's not heart the last comment because it's from Smile Money, so no one knows they're in the club or not. Come on, I wouldn't do something like that. First in is J-Dog. Second is Cold Hearted Bastard with 2 thumbs up and 2 shots. And then he says 2 thumbs up and 4 shots on his other account. And then Rich says cheers all. Joined Rich last night on a 2024 hop slam during Locked and Loaded. Locked and Loaded was a lot of fun. It was another scenario where Christine joined us for, I think she was there for an hour or more, and a complete nut job like she normally is. But that's okay. Okay, so what do we something tasty. Malibu rum and whiskey? Malibu rum and bamboo? Be coconut and that kind of rum. What the hell is jizzing all over the bottom of the refrigerator? And 2 weeks later, it still smells like ass. And I haven't been able to find any local examples of Lindbergh cheese. I was really disappointed. Super One was staying on top of it. It's like, first they had a couple blocks and I bought one, and then the next time I was there, I bought the second one, and then the next time I was there was like 10, and I think I bought 2, and then none since then. You know, I'm no expert. Oh, by the way, before we get too far in, because I thought I would, you know, put the stake in my coffin for advertising for some of my advertisers by telling them that I actually tell you guys over here. Fiatchi sent me one of their weapon mount pressure switch things, and I know because people will make a comment that there's all sorts of really good choices out there, but I'll say anybody that has ever used any of the Fiatchi products know that they work. I've never had anything from them go to shit. And in this particular case, I have been asked, and I think I've even seen a series from a couple of you guys. One of them might have been Big Jeff on suggestions on doing, say, a budget build. If you're gonna build up an AR-15 or whatever caliber you decide to build up, and you want to be able to do an inexpensive way of building something up, I would very highly recommend the Fiatchi products. Now, Fiatchi, don't get mad, but I gotta look out. I gotta look out for the family. So I'm going to accomplish 2 things. The top comment in the description, or not a comment, the top link in the description for tonight's video is to the new Fiatchi.com site. You can go over there and pick this up. Having said that, you can click the second link and find it for even less through my link, bringing you to Amazon. But you might want to check out Fiatchi because they finally got their site up and running. What is it? Which is really cool is the flashlight uses 1 battery, but they actually send you 2 rechargeables, and the pressure switch, and got a Velcro strap, a cable for the charger, and the tool, and the weapon mount. And then maybe because I have recommended one of their products before, because in this price point, what you get is just a good overall flashlight. So if you because so many of you tell me this is all you want in a light. On, off, on, off. No extra buttons, no extra BS. And so for, depending on which link you're clicking on, somewhere between $32 and $39, you can get a flashlight with a charger and 2 batteries for $32. Or if you're doing a weapon mount, then you got the whole kit. And if you're trying to do a budget build, and this is the Fiachi FL11 MB tactical flashlight, 1200 lumens. As you guys know, over here, because we will be consuming Truth Serum, I tell you how it is. And in this particular case, I do like this, and have recommended one of their older versions of this for years now. If you're doing, if you just want to put a simple on-off light on an AR, here's the way to go. If you're one of those guys that you just want a damn flashlight that has a push button, in this particular case comes with 2 batteries and a charger, and you don't use any of the weapon mounting stuff, it's still a $32 flashlight. So, information is down below. Again, Fiachi, if you're, I'm sorry, I'd be more than happy to have them check out Fiachi.com, but I'm also going to save you $7, and you can also get it at Amazon. I mean, either way, it's a win for them, isn't it? They sold it. So it smells like coconut bamboo. Middle, right, left. Or left, middle, right. Or right, middle, middle. And tap out. Or just middle. Or just, never mind. I don't know. I bet you this would be good in pineapple juice, possibly orange juice, and maybe even Sprite. Multi-gun man, Houston, we have a problem. We're out of whiskey. Mr. 27 says, and beer too. Cheapo gun guy says, dear Lord, I hope that never happens to me. Smile money. Now, I was napping this time. Sorry about that. And Cobra says, me too. Good Lord. Subcomment, 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 smile money. Contains wheat, then I guess it's not gluten-free and non-GMO. Then says, why not extra gluten? At least it has good texture. Smile money says back to him, gluten can cause bloating and gas. Need I say more? Poco says, not all wheat is GMO or high in gluten. Many people with gluten-sensitive vacation in Italy because of that fact. Smile Money says, it was a statement for fun. Cobra says, blasting ass gases is the Ebomi way. Yes. She is. I mean, it is. It is. Poco, oh well, I would suggest more fiber in Matt's diet because he's full of it. Smile Money says back to Poco, better watch. He will suggest to Eric to block you. He is the chairman of the Cancel Culture Club in Duluth. Then he says to Cobra, the joy in which he exhibits when delivering his tones of flatulence on camera must make his family proud. They do. There's a little shrine. Actually press a button and you can actually hear me fart the national anthem. And last is Dins to Smile can also cause a bunch of dumb food trend people that think it will improve their health and make them lose weight if they go gluten-free, when it's only a tiny portion of the people that actually have celiac of some kind of actual allergy like responses, where if they eat the gluten then they hit the toilet. Some learning sometimes is so much fun here. John Solar on the Peach Golden Ale says, yep, nice glass. Freaky opener. I don't even know what opener my finger? I don't know. Smile Money, YouTube has you on their radar again, I guess. Sub-comment, Cobra. Quizo time. Smile Money says, time to do a function test of the backup channel. Could be. You know, every now and then, Smile Money, that's probably a good idea. Every now and then I should say, if you want to see tomorrow's brew review, which tomorrow would be Sunday, Bloody Sunday, and I don't know if I'm going to do lava. I'm kind of leaning towards the other one, the pickle brine one. Maybe that one should be exclusively at the other channel. The link is in the description box. Maybe. I am going to be doing a Sunday Bloody Sunday tomorrow, so if I'm not here, I'm at the backup channel. Poco says sup. Sup, Poco. Salty, my pronouns are nakedy naked. Poco then says F7. F7 is a hit. Mr. 27 says 12th. And then Jolson says G1. G1 is a miss. Jolson says we need more cowbell. And Cobra says double cowbell and... Okay, well, I was going to do it once, so I'll double it. Oh, that was like triple it, so God, you guys got bonus round right there. Smile Money, Jules was small. Did she really eat that much? I would say she could. Yeah, she did okay. I mean, you know, was there like a direct comparison to her and me? I mean, I'm sure I could. I don't know, I haven't been eating all that much lately though. Sharky, yeah, like a Formula 1 engine, 1.6 liter and making 1,000 brake horsepower, small frame, high speed, needs energy. That's probably about right. Cheapo Gun Guy, the difference between fiction and reality? Fiction has to make sense and reality has to... Mike says, cheers, you bad boy. That's right, I'm waiting for my client to come down and spank me. Then Mike says, your mom called and wants her money back, boy. You were pleasuring my mom for money? Or you were paying my mom to get pleasured and... I don't know, it's just disturbing. Mike says, Houston, we have a problem, and it's Ebomi at the helm. And Mike says, we just watched you like Joey at the truck stop, just saying. Then Poco, I bet you Matt puts hot dog water in his bong. Oh, God. EMT. My Minesweeper idea would either be a hit or a miss. No touching two mines, etc. Okay, I'll take your word on that. Mike, what I was told, you like no one. Smile Money sub comment, Mike, you have been sampling the Everclear tonight. You're on a roll. And Mike says, yes sir, a whole bottle and started another. And Smile Money laughs. Din, if you don't stop working there, he's gonna do the same thing you did. Oh no. Smile Money says, what if everyone just stopped working? Smile Money to Cobra to Smile Money, don't worry, Congress will pass the universal income bill. And Smile Money says, now there's a plan. How much you want to bet it would exclude old white guys? I see a future in their pronouns for Eric. In them pronouns for Eric. Yeah, I see a future. Then to Smile Money, what happens when people get unions to protect their own interest instead of just saying vote blue no matter who and taking your money for nothing? Smile Money says, did you see that they deleted my comment? You can't even say white guy and pronouns in the same comment. No, your comment's still there. And Din says, nope, didn't see it. That's weird. So now I start to wonder about that. Is it possible for them to hide comments in either one direction or another? The comment stays up so you, the writer, and everybody else can see it, but it's hidden from me. I don't. I've given up on the whole what is it that YouTube does anymore, because they're just woke. They've become a joke. They've everything that they've basically done has done nothing but hurt themselves. Like I have said, and I've been 100% honest when I say this. Let's say that I owned a platform similar to this, and I had advertisers spending their money left and right to advertise on a political podcast show that slammed on libtards for 2 hours. I'd be like, money well spent. Then I got advertisers that are throwing money at me to advertise during a 2-hour podcast where they slam on conservative pro-America people. What? I'm making double the money. What do I care? I mean, obviously in this particular case, it's quite obvious what the agenda is. They do what the Biden administration, what the FBI, what the libtards tell them to do, because they have to be good little ass kissers and be woke and get rid of so many things that were on this platform that were good. I mean, obviously I just know about the things I know about. Conservative talk, true medical facts. You know, when, for instance, when Dr. John Campbell gets a strike and gets to go on vacation, just like Captain Dick Nozzle, then you have to fucking say YouTube is a bunch of woke cunts. Because if there's been anybody that I have seen that walks the line of truth, truth and actual medical facts. They may be tough for some people to hear, but is it more important that they're tough answers so that you can use them to, say, make decisions in your own life, as opposed to being lied to and have the truth be stamped on because they don't want you to know what the arm ticket really is doing? And the funny thing is the amount of stuff that has actually still managed to come out. Can you imagine the amount of stuff that has had the blanket thrown over it? Heaven forbid you should be able to make a decision about things that impact you, like your own life or your own health. And I think it's completely disgusting when I heard that they had given thank you, Cobra, when they had given Dr. Campbell a strike. Cobra, send Ed's 1911 slide to Chuck. He can go over the etching with a hand engraver. He won't even have to plug it in. Ooh. Smile Money says, laugh out loud. That would make it custom. I might as well just bring it over to the bench grinder and do it myself at that point in time. Well, Cobra, I can't even imagine what that mess would look like. Cobra says, B, as in biscuit, 7. B7 is a hit. And that is it. This game is over. So, here's the other funny thing now. This is another way of testing the actual, how many people hear me say this and actually have found the backup channel. That means if tomorrow I do Sunday Bloody Sunday and do it at the backup Captain Dick Nozzle channel, I will also be doing this drawing over there, and you have to be present to win. So what do we end up with? Only Sharky and Cobra. Sharky has 1, 2, 3, 4, and Cobra has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he got Colonel Mustard. So if I draw Sharky, Sharky gets to pick from the 3 piles of stuff, and if I pick Cobra, he gets to pick from the 3 piles of stuff and gets the bonus of the original and uncut TV series of The City on the Edge of Forever, which aired 2 days after I was born. This aired on April 4th, 1967. I was still in the hospital. I was in an incubator because I was a preemie for 9 days, I think my mom said, which is probably why I've suffered forever from yellowed teeth, because what they know now, what they didn't know then, is when preemies were in incubators and they were pumping in pure oxygen affects the color of the enamel of your teeth and makes your penis really small. Oh, that might just be being Irish. So I'll have these out tomorrow, but it was like the koozie, the flashlight, and something else. Oh, the multi-tool, the generic looking multi-tool, or the gigantic dildo that lights up, the utility hooks, and the knife, or the tiny pump. McLean, don't get excited. It's not what you think. This is a tree fire. Basically, you can have a little campfire wherever you are, like indoors. It's so romantic. I should probably save that for me and McLean. Some of these cable wraps, or you can also use it. You cut one and use it as a bracelet. And this absolutely, to me, I'm sounding like Mike. Absolutely useless to me. Reusable, self-clinging camo foam wrap. I tried putting this on something once, and the quality of my job really made it look terrible. Besides that, how many wild animals like a deer are out there going, whoa! Oh, jeez, I thought I saw a rifle. It turns out it's just a bunch of moving leaves in the shape of a rifle. Out because I said to myself, she don't get enough love, and that is the 1006. The one that kind of started it all. At least it started my absolute love for the Smith & Wesson beauties that they are. And it doesn't get carried or even dragged around the house that much, because my personal favorite is the 1066 and then the 1076. And I just think both of those guns are extremely badass. But this one definitely has the cool factor in the fact that it's the only one that I have that has the shrouded adjustable rear sight. And Sharky, I'm cheating. It has hollow points in it, except for I +1'd it with something that would be reflective and doesn't have a hole in the center. So, yes, there it is. Just a Full Metal jacket. They're the only ones that I've noticed that even have the remote chance that, and of course you also have to get that right, that spot where the, yeah, you get a little bit too close and you don't get the light anymore. Probably works best back here, actually. Yeah, it kind of does. Oh, take back what I said yesterday. What I really meant was today I have no idea what you watched. And the ninja was out shooting his Justin final mission win. And considering the way this looks, I'm going to show it because I'm sure he's not embarrassed by that at all. I thought it looked pretty good for 4.5 feet. Take your pants off. Oh, what is this? Hey, thanks for tuning in. This is Muzzle First. I just want to give you so I am still here. A video finally from Muzzle First. I'll have to get that later. You all know him as Bad. He's also a member of the Crazy Eights, aka used to be the Mafia. So looks like he's got a video up. Okay. So let me make sure this is. I have to check this out. Like I said, I have no idea what you watched at the beginning of this. Okay. So there's 2 auctions going on right now, and one of them has a whole bunch of ammunition, and I bid on a whole bunch of things, but I noticed that a lot of people are really stupid on how far they'll pursue the prices on things. So as of 6 days and 5 hours of the auction to go, I had $188 worth of auction wins, and that was something like 20 different boxes of ammunition, 10 millimeter, 38 special, 9 millimeter, 44 Magnum. Did I say 10 millimeter? I probably said that first because that's really what's important. And like 2 hours into it, I had already had someone outbid me on, I think it was the 45 ACP. And today, 6 more of them fell, and I'll just have to re-look at it because I have to couple in the fact that Monday's financial earnings for me might be the last for a while. So, but Christine has always said if I can find a decent deal on ammunition, to do it. So, like I said, the last time I bid on like six or 7 different things, and I only won 2 of them. I won these, and of course it doesn't say, but going off of the looks of it, it's the Hornady VMAX round in 7.62 by 39, which is funny because I could have used them in my AK-47 that I don't have anymore. 123 grain ballistic tip, and then of course just some 5.56 green tip. Cobra, does your friend Greg not know you're an independent contractor? And then he was laughing out loud. Yeah, evidently not. Smile Money says, you're a team of 10 years. Eric quits because of his aging body. You take a vacation to celebrate. Come back and find Eric has sweet talked a deal with your client to do all the light duty work. Damn, you wonder why you didn't remember to have Eric sign a non-complete clause. No, Greg was long back from. Well, actually, Greg got back the week after I started, and I'm on a job that Greg said that he didn't want anything to do with anymore, and went to the next job. So, in his mind, I really don't know who was ever planning on finishing it. All I know is, imagine if it was you, and you had a couple of guys that got your house basically pushed all the way up to the finish line, and then left. And now you're paying an electric bill, which probably isn't too bad considering the only time that the lights are on is early in the morning when I'm there, and then as soon as if the sun comes out, it gets bright enough, I don't usually even have the lights on unless I'm working in the basement, which is a no-brainer. But heating that place, I noticed that a year ago, when the temperature outside got anything less than, I would say, maybe 36 degrees, it seemed like the boiler never turned off. And it's an on-demand system. So I could probably look. He sent me a thing saying wanted to know what the thermostats were set at because he couldn't believe the last heating bill that he got. Well, it's 3 zones. There's a separate zone for the basement. And then first floor, second floor, and I've left them all at like 55 degrees. I mean, when I'm working, I'm good with 55 degrees. So, but it doesn't help when it runs all the time. But yeah, so as of right now, that means that Jack would have paid electric, and gas, plus his mortgage payment for the place and the loan out against it for working on it, which is over $500,000. He would have paid that now for the last 2.5 months. Which, if we would originally just stayed until everything was done and then packed up and left the house, it would have been on the market a long time ago. So I will not fault a guy for saying, this is bullshit. I'm literally paying thousands of dollars a month for something that was, until I stepped in, was... And besides that, I didn't commission for anything. When I told Greg I would not be in tomorrow, my plan was to never be in again, and it was only Jack that said, I'd really appreciate it if you could just knock the punch list items out. And at that point in time, I really figured, because Greg had walked away and quote-unquote didn't want a fucking thing to do with this place anymore, I figured why when the first week that he was back and I never saw him or heard from him one time, I just figured, and even Christine goes, well, of course, he's probably elated that you're taking care of something that he told you that he wanted nothing to do with. So, but, yeah, I mean, it comes right down to it. This wasn't me. This was the guy who owns the place. And then to be threatened. Oh, if Eric is there working, I'm going to quit. I was like, Right now, do you think you'd have a hard time finding a general contractor to finish this house? Because I'm pretty sure when this one is done, he's done. He's sold. He's in the Dominion Republic, and technically he doesn't have any reason to come back here. He sold all of his properties, and he sold Superior Floor Care to the guy that was the manager and the head guy whenever he was in the Dominion Republic. Right now, right now, Jack owns two things in Superior, Wisconsin: the Spook House and the other house. And if I was him, my life would be so much less stressful if I just had to hang out in the Dominion Republic and have his way with his 20-year-old girlfriends. Why not? You saying you wouldn't? If you're older and retired, I mean, I know McLean would, because he's demented. That was such a nice sunset. Speaking of McLean, Eric, if you want me to, I'll talk to Greg. This one's on me. McLean, loose lips sink beer channels. McLean, hashtag Feb, blank Eric Bomey. McLean, I'm with bad. I'm taking it in the shorts over here with the comment economy. And it's always the best ones. You know how lousily I take, lousily. How seriously I take my job. Commenting isn't just a 9 to 5 thing for me, baby. It's a lifestyle. It means everything to me. McLean, Eric, don't forget to send me the child support check this month again. McLean, Eric, have you told your mom yet? You said you would. Wade, I'm not gay, but there's something to be said about the way you wrap your lips around the train whistle. Just saying. Sharky, cheers all, didn't shoot either. And, we'll be here for a while when we go mix and match AR uppers and lowers. Not to mention Glocks. Sharky 2350. Guess sounding funny and going wow 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 doesn't make one an asshole. Now we know. I don't know if it's something I said or her, but I'm just going to go with it's her. And why did that happen? Okay. Sharky, 3935. I'd like to tap that hole. Ha! Joke's on you. There are 3 holes to tap, and without the proper tap and die set, you'll just mess it up. Now Now that's a nice ass. Sharky 4330. Wow. Google just said I was born in Utrecht. F that city. Amsterdam all the way. In 1995, nope, 1975. And from a Somali family, my grandparents fought the Germans in 1940. Read more. FFS. I do have some French heritage. It's in the name Mertz, as in the city in France. You were saying, Sharky? See, if you've ever wondered how black holes work, as the hot gases swirl around the event horizon. Sharky, Foxtrot 1. And then he says, meets up with Jolson at this walk around. So, F1, either way, we're officially done tapping that hole. Last comment, Sharky SH, laugh out loud. That's a good original brew pick. Oh, so yesterday I don't even know what I used. Okay. Where do I put? I really thought I was going to have to go in deeper than just one beer, but somehow I managed to. And how long are we? Oh, right there as the average time of an hour. Stone's Hazy IPA. An amazingly hazy IPA. I guess when you say amazingly hazy, it's not amazingly good tasting or worth drinking. Yeah, Stone really never does it for me. I'd give this a 5. And yeah, that never works. I gotta wash that out. Yeah, I don't recommend that combination. There's no reason to wreck perfectly good bamboo. Okay, in the club. First is Rich saying cheers, clubbers. Cheers, Rich. Then Mr. 27 says, Brew Bomi Club time is here. And then Bad says, howdy, clubbers. AKA Muzzle First. Ooh, and 49 seconds ago, Mike says, SH. Sorry, Eric. Sorry for what? Being late? Okay, that's it. And I think I might actually take Smile Money's advice on this and make tomorrow the maybe all of the Bloody Mary reviews. A way of making sure that I don't go from what was it, 2,000 something subscribers at B&E Brew Reviews down to, I think in the first month I had maybe 100, maybe not even 86 for this channel, and I don't even know where the other one is right now. Ooh, now that's some coconut I can get behind. The other channel has 42 subscribers. So it's kind of like the same bunch of you just followed me over there, but I definitely lost a whole bunch of people that probably to this moment in time assumed that I just stopped doing YouTube when the channel went dark. So yeah, so that means tomorrow the Briny Mary Bloody Mary mix infused with Pittsburgh Pickle Company brine. Take a look at that tomorrow over at the other channel. And again, I will have 2 links down below. One to Fiatchi's new .com site that they have up and running, and then the cheapest price of that setup on Amazon, which is $32. Ooh. Otherwise, it's $39 at Fiatchi. So, okay. Cheers, guys, and we will be. Oh, and we will be picking who won this. Is it Cobra or is it Sharky? All in the luck of the draw. Cheers.